Okay. We've done all we could with Yuza's stories. Let's do some of Sato's story then and see what happens. Advice. Sato Shiranami. Recollection. Having grown close to each other, Tsukasa Awao tells Sato Shiranami that she has something important to discuss. Sato, you got a sec? Huh? So, I was hoping to get a bit of advice. Thing is, you're the only one I could really talk to about this. Sure, what's up? If you got a problem, leave it to me. Kamashima's living, walking, talking encyclopedia. Wow, that's a pretty impressive title, Miss Encyclopedia. And although I think the walking, talking kind of implies you're living already, either way, I hope you can help. You know that even if it kills me, I'll squeeze every last brain cell I got to help you, Tsukasa. Right, but you're supposed to be a living encyclopedia, so please don't go die on me. Thanks for being there for me, though. Come on, let's go somewhere where no one else is around then. August 6th. Morning. Pardon me a moment, young ladies. Yes? You mean us? Yes. Sorry for the trouble, but I was hoping to get some directions. Oh, are you here sightseeing? Welcome to Kamishima. I'm afraid it's not quite as relaxing as sightseeing. We're looking for the Wakamura residence. Would you happen to know where it is? Why does the guy behind her look like Snake from 999 with a different hair color? The Wakamura residence? May I ask who you are? Oh, of course. Please pardon my manners. My name is Yumiko Shiki, a housewife from over in Tokyo. Oh, you're right, it's Louis from Fire Emblem Engage. I totally forgot he existed. Oh, a housewife. And here is Sodo Kiryu. He's something like an assistant to me. My pleasure. Yumeko Shiki. Female housewife. Age, a secret. A housewife from Tokyo who came to Kamishima to visit Wakamura. Sodo Kiryu. Male, Yumiko's assistant, 25 years old. A man who visited Kamishima alongside Yumiko Shiki. Oh, you must be guests for the old man. The Wakamura home is just up the slope after you head through that alley. It's a bit of a maze though, want me to show you? Ah, so it was that way. Thank you, but I believe we can manage from here. Believe it or not, we've been running all around the region. We're quite used to the area now. Wait, why is there a skull there? Yumeko Shiki, Futa Migora investigation. Got it. Take care then. Ma'am, is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I'll tell you later. We'll be on our way then. Sorry for stopping you. Huh, those two had a really strange vibe. The old man sure gets some unusual guests. Yeah, there was something about them. Don't you think it's the kind of aura that sorcerers give off? I know what you're getting at. I heard those rumors too. Everyone's saying the old man Wakamura has been super reliant on some shady sorcerer lately. They did say they were from Tokyo. Maybe they really are sorcerers. Whatever. Come on, Sato. Let's go. Yep. Okay, this spot should work fine. Oh man, now that I'm actually about to talk about it, I'm getting super nervous. This little bay area is quite hard to find, so hardly anyone ever comes here, including tourists, which makes it a great place to talk in secret. For a second I forgot that Sato was the character we're playing as and not Tsukasa. There must be some kind of collectible in this game, right? Surely they brought back the mockingbirds or something. Now that we're here to talk, she suddenly looks like she can't get the words out. Maybe I should be the one to nudge and ask from my side. Tsukasa asking me for advice. Something must really be weighing on her. She's usually so quick to decide and act on anything. This is rare for her. Alrighty, you said you want some advice, so let's hear it. How can I help you, Miss Tsukasa? Well, I do want your advice, but I'm not really sure where to start. Wow, I guess this really isn't an easy topic for her. In any case, let me start her off with another topic to loosen her up. Yeah, about that. How do I even put this? Ugh. Looks like she hasn't loosened up much yet. Maybe I should start from a different angle. I guess you'll be heading back to the mainland soon. The Oban holidays are over. Yeah, I head back to my boarding school in 3 days, so I've only got until the day after tomorrow to take it easy here. Right, time sure flew by. I'm really gonna miss you. Me too. Only 2 days left, huh? 2 days. Ah, what am I gonna do? Huh? I guess whatever she wants advice on is time sensitive. So the plans you're talking about for the day after tomorrow? I guess it's a get-together with the others before you head back. Yeah, that's right. Plans with Zami and Yuza. I couldn't give them much time this trip, so I figured they might be feeling a bit left out. Makes sense. You're pretty close friends. Totally. Even growing up, they still do the dumbest stuff. You just can't leave them be. Maybe I should leave you to all enjoy it without me then. No way! They're the lucky ones to have someone as cute as you come along with me. Can't believe my summer break's already coming to an end. Yeah, it's kinda sad. Oh, Tsukasa, that reminds me. Did you catch the 2-hour suspense drama the other day? Oh, right, you said you were looking forward to it. I didn't see it. Mom was watching a period drama. Darn, that actor you like had a good part. He turned out to be the killer, though. Oh, I wish I could have watched it. You did just kind of spoil it, though. Wish I could have a VCR like yours. You can record music shows and watch them over and over again, right? That sounds amazing. Not many houses on the island have one, though. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a luxury, but being able to record and keep TV programs is the best. Now, you love TV way more than I do. It's great you can enjoy it whenever you like. Yeah, I wish they could have all the dialogue be done by clicking once instead of clicking the topic again and again. It's annoying too because when you get to the last one, right before you get the checkmark, it's usually like the quick dialogue that indicates that you're done, like the 1 or 2 liner. I wish they didn't do that as much. It's not as bad as some other games though. I feel like some other games do that worse, but yeah, it's not ideal. You really can't get enough of your TV. You think I watched too much? How much did you watch this summer? Well, I guess I'm pretty much always watching whenever I'm home. Nice, you should thank Old Man Wakamura for letting you watch as much as you like. We're hardly ever allowed to watch TV at boarding school. Even at home, I'm always fighting over what to watch with Ma. Makes it darn hard for me to keep up with the conversations at school, you know? TV's just got so much influence on everyone. Can't blame him either. It's pretty fun. Speaking of TV, I saw something on the morning news. Yeah, what happened? They said an Ama diver on the mainland went missing at sea. Yeah, I saw that too. I hope they find her safe. Apparently they're still searching, but it goes to show how dangerous being an Ama diver is. Yeah, even I've had a couple of moments out there that have been way too close. When the catch is right in front of you, it's easy to think you can go a little bit further and end up pushing it just too far. Sounds scary. You be careful out there. Now that I think about it, a little while back, there was a story about that old human bones found on the seabed near Toba. Whoa, I never heard about that one. That really happened? Creepy. Maybe it was someone who went missing at sea. I just hope it isn't like a curse or anything. Yeah, the sea can be pretty scary. The old Ama grannies always told us. We islanders live with the sea. Never forget how fearsome it could be. That's why the Ama divers wear charms and mind the proper rites, right? Yeah, gratitude, manners, and restraint toward the sea are never to be forgotten. That's the first thing they teach you when you start diving. You know, Sato, compared to when you first arrived on the island, you really brightened up. Must be thanks to all the TV. Oh, was I really that gloomy before? Yep, up until a month ago, it felt like there was a little cloud hanging over you whenever we spoke. It was like you were kind of depressed all the time, like nothing in the world really mattered to you. Oh, so that's how I came off. Sorry for being such a downer. Yeah, you didn't crack jokes like you do now either. But this you? Way better. Having fun stuff going on really brought you to life. Makes sense. I'll try to keep up with the positivity. Okay, I'm ready. I'll just say it. Go ahead. So the thing is, I think I like someone. Alright, go on. We'll hardly get to see each other anymore soon. I want to tell him how I feel while I'm still on the island. Makes sense. I'll help however I can. As Kamoshima's living encyclopedia, I've seen this all on TV before. I, probably know a thing or two that can help for sure. Yeah, you don't sound all that confident, which kind of makes me a little nervous, but I could tell you mean it. Thanks. I just don't really know what to do. So which of the two is the lucky guy? Huh? What do you mean? No way, you don't tell me I think I like Azami or Yuza. Wait, you mean it's not one of them? Me falling for one of them? Not a chance. They're basically like brothers to me. I could never picture a romantic relationship with them. Oops, sorry, I just assumed. I call myself the living, walking, talking encyclopedia and brag that I've seen it all on TV, but I guess I don't really know anything. Sorry, this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna go die now. Whoa, don't sweat it. Really, no dying. Is it Shotaro? Then who is it? No point dragging out, I'll just tell you. It's Shotaro. Not the picture of him on the horizon. Oh, Mr. Wakamura-san, I see. He's sincere, smart, and pretty handsome. I can see why you like him. Right? He's back visiting the island at the moment, but he usually goes to university in Tokyo. I've secretly admired him for ages, but I always thought he just saw me as a kid. I figured he'd never be interested. But now I go to school on the mainland by myself, and I'm even working as an ama diver. I think he might see me more as an adult now, more than before anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. So you want to tell him how you feel while he's still on the island. Maybe it's all just one-sided on my end, but I can't keep these feelings bottled up. Then tell him, I'm with you. I want to tell Shotaro how I feel the day after tomorrow. What do you think I should do? You're staying with the Wakamuras right now, yeah? Know anything about him that might help? Oh, I'm afraid Miss Encyclopedia might not have that kind of info. You don't have much at all, do you? I mean, he's honestly not home most of the time, so there's not a lot to know about him. Feels like he's always got something to do. Checking in on folks all over the island. Like, I don't suppose you know if he has a girlfriend in Tokyo or anything. I'm afraid I'm not sure. Tokyo's packed with beautiful girls, right? A guy like him won't be left alone for long. Well, from what I've seen, I haven't noticed him keeping in touch with anyone. Then what about what he likes? Something he'd be happy to get. Let me think. Sorry, nothing's come to mind at all. Guess I may as well just go die somewhere. Come on, don't say that. Thinking it through with me is more than enough. You gotta stop joking around dying like that. How old is Tsukasa? She's like in high school, right? She's 17. He's 21. Oh, Tsukasa, how about this? I'm pretty sure I could ask Shotaro to meet us somewhere. I'll organize that for now. We can plan from there. How does that sound? Oh, sounds good. Thanks so much, Sato. Oh, she's gonna be crying. She's crying because he rejects her. So, we kicked around ideas the whole way back, but in the end, writing a love letter and handing to him is the best call. That's the plan, yeah? Yep, since way back when, the tried and true way has always been a love letter. A classic method, I like it. You're heading out to dive tomorrow morning, right? Yeah, weather's looking good. Alrighty, I'll ask him to come to the bay a little after noon. That work for you? Yeah, I just need to have the letter ready by tomorrow. Hey, can you look it over before I give it to him? Of course, I'll fix it up even if it kills me. Thanks, I'll write it even if it kills me too. Oh, I'm already so nervous. Hey, you two over there. Is that who I think it is? It is, it's Shotaro. Oh wow, speak of the devil. Hey, sorry to interrupt. Oh, he's totally glowing as usual. Is something wrong? Have you seen Azami? He didn't show up to today's association meeting. Oh no, this is the day before. Oh, I see. I haven't seen him today. I think I know where he is. I'll go get him. Oh, you do? I knew I can count on you, Tsukasa. I'll let you handle it then. Sure, no problem. He's so dreamy. Her face. Oh man, he called me by name. I'm so fired up now. Let's do this. Yeah, let's. First off, let's find those two. I bet they're up at the Kantakisha ruins. Let's go, Sato. Right behind you. Oh, Yumeko is a playable character. Okay, so that happened at the same day as this, which is before it happens. I don't like how this one's called Sacrifice. Sato Shiranami, a mysterious girl with an unknown background who arrived on Kamishima several months ago, returns to the home of Shinobu Wakamura, where she is staying after having been out all morning. August 7th. Morning. Oh, Mr. Wakamura, good morning. Oh, Sato, you're back. Where have you been? Oh, I've been helping out at Tsuyu's place. And that thing you got... And that thing you got there? Did Tsuyu give you that? Oh, this hand mirror. I just ran to Gikuko down the road. She gave it to me. Fine, no matter. You got a moment? I got something important to discuss. Oh, alright. Mr. Wakamura, the head of the family, and his son Shotaro are the only two actually living in this house right now. Oh, and me, I suppose. I'm just freeloading here. The family's main home has already moved over to the mainland, so everyone else lives over there. This house is only used when they're staying on the island. Mr. Wakamura only comes a few days a week, and Shotaro usually lives alone in Tokyo. So honestly, I've been here alone more often than not. It's a flag featuring the island's mascot, Kameshimaru. These were made as original souvenirs for tourists to Kamishima. Seems that triangle pennant flags like this one are a classic souvenir at tourist spots all over the country. This one was apparently put up by Kikuko, who just wouldn't take no for an answer. This is where Mr. Wakamura grew up. Apparently it's been kept as much as it was, no major renovations. For someone in such a high position, the place really isn't all that fancy. It's not so different from any other homes on the island. People like that about him, it makes him feel more approachable. Despite the house often being empty, the household shrine is always kept neat and tidy. The Wakamuras have a lot of social obligations, so they usually eat out. That means this kitchen doesn't see as much use these days. I'm probably the only one who uses it most. Even then, I don't cook anything fancy, I mostly just fillet fish. We get fresh seafood often, so I'm getting better at filleting by the day. It tastes so good. It's the entrance to the house. People usually stop by every day whenever Mr. Wakamura is home. If someone needs help or wants some advice, they often come here to see the Wakamuras. Oh! They're back! These popular bird mascot stickers seem to pop up everywhere. Nobody knows who the artist is behind these quirky, rough and tumble birds, or where they'll show up next. But they quickly became popular for their bizarre, yet oddly cute designs. Be in the right place at the right time in Issei and the surrounding areas, you might be able to find all 20 of them, reaching a total of 5 and 20 stickers collected to unlock for fun bonus content at these milestones. Well, that's good, because I think in the previous game they don't give you anything, they just give you achievements. Cloak and Plover. Telephone with a handmade cover. I can't imagine Mr. Wakamura or Shotaro made it, but so someone on the island must have. It's cute. Cat looks like it's wearing clothes. It's been about 3 months since Mr. Wakamura let me stay here. Why'd he want to talk first thing in the morning? Usually I'm just left to my own devices. Uh-oh, maybe it's finally time. He's finally going to scold me for doing nothing but watch TV all day. This is Shinobu Wakamura. He was kind enough to take me in when I was found here. He holds a bunch of posts both on and off the island, and from what I hear has a lot of influence. At first glance, he can look a bit intimidating. I also heard him shouting at subordinates over the phone, so, well, I guess he can actually be rather intimidating too. But with me, he's never been harsh. He's always very generous and patient.
Sato, it's been what, about 3 months since you arrived?
Yes, that sounds about right.
You've gotten used to life here by now, I expect. I don't suppose you remember anything yet.
No, nothing yet.
Still unsure who you are, then. Let's think back a bit. About 3 months ago, the night of the earthquake. Whoa. I happened to pass by the bay. When I found you washed up on the shore.
Right, I still can't remember how that came to be.
Scared me good, I'll tell you that. I grabbed a blanket and carried you back here right away. But even after you woke up, you didn't remember anything but your name. You didn't have any belongings either. It was like you'd run away from somewhere with nothing at all, not even clothes.
I'm so sorry you had to find me like that.
Not to mention, you didn't seem to know a thing about everyday life. Maybe you grew up way out in the hills or were overly sheltered. But you couldn't even put clothes on properly. You didn't know how to turn the lights on. It was as if you didn't know the first damn thing.
Yes, but since I watched loads of TV, I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed at how fast I managed to pick everything up.
Either way, I figured you were a special case, that there had to be some special circumstances. So I decided to say you were a relative of mine and kept you here until you remembered something. Yet you still haven't remembered a thing.
That's right. I'm sorry for all the trouble.
Ooh, that's interesting. I was really hoping you'd remember something by now. But I'm running out of time. We need to move on.
Running out of time?
Sorry, Sato. There's something I need you to do.
Me? But I can hardly do anything right.
Yes, you. Let's stop dancing around it. I had a reason for taking you in. To put it plainly, Sato, you aren't human, are you?
Huh? What? Where did that come from? What's that supposed to mean?
Whether you truly can't remember or you're just playing dumb, enough is enough. I haven't told a soul on the island, not even Shotaro.
Told them what?
That night, when I found you washed up on the bay, you were already dead.
What?
I've seen my share of drowned bodies before. You had no pulse. You weren't breathing. You were without a doubt nothing but a corpse. Nothing could have saved you.
Huh?
I figured that was that. Turned around to call the police. But then right before my eyes, your body mended itself and you started breathing again. The rest is as I told you before. When I said you scared me good, that was because you suddenly came back to life. I only took you in because I realized there was no way you could be a regular human.
I don't know what to say. Are you saying I can come back to life if I die?
Do you really not know what you are?
Maybe it's like in that movie. The one with the zombies? Maybe I'm one of those.
You don't look rotten enough to be a zombie to me, but honestly, you can call it whatever you want.
I did wonder why you took me in and treated me so well. I guess if you knew I died and came back, then the reason you're being so kind was...
Well, yes. I want to know your secret. If I could figure out how you came back, it'd be worth a fortune.
Hey Luke, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Welcome in, welcome in. Please go check out our friend Luke Aurora. He's a really cool streamer. Very, very sweet. Plays a variety of different games. You guys are playing some Withering Waves today. Hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for entrusting me with your audience. Hope we had a good stream. We were playing some Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, which just came out yesterday. So feel free to sit back and relax, or go take care of yourself after your stream. I appreciate you being here. Right, it makes sense.
Doesn't mean I want to be rough with you. The plan was to let you settle in, and once you remembered, we'd talk.
Oh, that was very gentlemanly of you. Thank you.
Well, I did wonder whether that was a one-off thing or something you could do again and again. I even thought about taking a blade to you to test it. But if it really was a one-off thing, that would have been too risky, so I decided to wait and see.
Right, maybe not quite as gentlemanly as I thought.
Anyway, things have changed now. There's no time to be kind anymore. I'm out of options. This is an emergency. Uh-oh. The title of this chapter is called Sacrifice. I don't want this to get ugly. First, I want you to hear me out, okay?
Alright. How can she stay so calm? I mean, I guess she's very socially awkward, so...
Ever since I was young and I had support from a certain benefactor. Getting this far in one lifetime, all my money, connections, and success, it was all thanks to his backing and advice.
Uh-huh. So why bring this up now?
Be quiet and listen. Those who owe him call him Unkakudono, a title given to those elevated above the clouds. That's how highly we regard him.
Elevated above the clouds. Sounds pretty important.
Sure is. He's from an old noble family, a real big shot with the land and businesses all across the prefecture. Anyway, I met with him yesterday and ended up telling him about you.
About me?
I figured nobody would believe me even if I told him about a girl who could resurrect herself from the dead. I just mentioned it in passing, expecting him to laugh it off and move on. But to my surprise, Unkakudono was real interested, asking all kinds of things.
I don't like where this is going.
I haven't even said anything bad yet.
Maybe, but it sounds like you're about to say he wants you to hand me over to him or something like that.
Well, you're not wrong. Unkakudono demanded I give you to him.
I knew it.
He wouldn't take no for an answer, even putting a deal on the table that was hard to refuse.
But you still told him no, right? But you still told him no, right? But you still told him no, right? I know you're strong enough to tell him no. Okay, your silence is scaring me now. What's that face supposed to mean?
It would seem that Unkakudono has quietly been researching immortality for years.
So we have another character, like in the first game, that is trying to find out how to be immortal. Huh? Immortality?
He's pretty serious about it too, says even the smallest rumors are worth looking into. Last year, when that rite of resurrection nonsense was going on in Tokyo, he used the opportunity to gather information. Oh, so they're directly referencing Paranormasight 1 now. But we worked so hard to stop the rite of resurrection and make sure no one could ever use it again.
I've never heard of that. Was that a big thing?
If I'd known he was so interested, I would have never brought you up.
So you're saying you couldn't refuse him?
Anyway, let's just say I'm in a bit of a situation with no easy way out now. It would be better if there was a way to not have to take the deal, so I pleaded with him to give me more time.
Oh, I knew you'd come through. Thank you.
Which brings me to what I need to ask you, Sato. If you stop hiding things and tell me everything you know, I won't make this harder than it has to be.
Well...
Tell me, have you heard people on the island talk about the curse of the raging waves?
Huh? The raging waves? That doesn't sound like a very nice curse.
So you haven't heard of it. Let me explain.
Wait, so the disaster 5 years ago, that was all because of this curse. And it was created from the lingering resentment of all the people who died on Taishima 400 years ago. If that's true, it must be a very powerful curse.
No doubt about it.
No doubt. Uh-oh.
That's where you come in, Sato. I believe you're the one calling the curse down upon us. You're the raging waves curse bearer.
Huh? Come on, you can't be serious.
The timing fits perfectly. Things started taking a turn for the worse right after you arrived. And more than anything, I know you're not human. Just admit it! You're the one bringing this goddamn curse to the island.
Absolutely not. I don't know anything about it. I swear, you've got the wrong person.
I was willing to wait until I understood how you came back to life, but now I'm out of time. Whether you don't know, or you're just playing dumb, I don't care anymore. I just need you to get rid of the goddamn curse. If you do, I'll never mention any of this again. You can even keep living here, watching as much TV as you like. I'll cover for you as long as you need.
But I mean, I don't really have a choice here. If I say I can't, he's gonna shank me. Very well, I'll get rid of the curse.
Huh, I knew it! How's it done?
Well... I don't know just yet, but I will by tomorrow, I promise.
Bah, if you don't know, then I just can't rely on that. So even the one who brought this curse upon us doesn't know how to lay it to rest. And I suppose I have no choice but to take Ukaku Dono's deal and hand you over. You see, Ukaku Dono claims he already knows how to break the curse of the raging waves.
Oh, why would he know that?
I've warned him about the curse many times. I suppose he must have dug into it. I suppose you will have to be an offering to Nkaku Dono, one necessary to save Kamishima.
An offering? You mean like a sacrifice? In this day and age? Surely this is a way to save Kamishima that doesn't involve killing anyone. We can find a more humane route.
You really think you just hand over that information when he's got leverage? Use your head! If you can't help, then refusing his method of lifting the curse isn't on the table anymore. That means there has to be a price. That's just how deals work in the business world.
I don't care about the business world.
Come now, you think you have a choice?
Yes, I don't want to give up my body to someone reaching immortality. Researching immortality, he could kill me.
But that's the thing, there's no need for you to worry about that. You won't stay dead. You'll live through whatever happens, won't you?
I refuse. I have a promise I have to keep no matter what.
You? All you want to do is eat, sleep, and watch TV all day. What promise could you possibly have to keep?
Well, I can't say. Not right now.
What nonsense. You're just saying whatever to save yourself. You realize you're choosing to stand against protecting everyone on the island from disaster. Do you really want that on your conscience? Not to mention you're the cause of this mess to begin with. It's time to take responsibility.
No, that's not true. You're blaming the wrong person.
You live here and eat at our expense for months and then refuse one request? Unbelievable. You live here for months and then you refuse to die for us? You're totally unreasonable.
I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. I'm surprised this conversation is not turning more violent.
The handover is tomorrow night, the 8th. A transport boat will slip out of the port. Until then, do as you like. And don't bother trying to escape the island. I told the ferry not to let you board. There's nowhere on the island that my eyes don't reach.
The fact that she's just casually standing here in front of him too, like totally, not like completely calm, but like... I think it also lends itself to like, we saw this in Paranormasight 1. This game isn't really that good at depicting like action sequences.
If I'd done this 5 years ago, maybe I could have stopped it. I won't make the same mistake.
Oh no, this is awful. Is he serious? He wants to use me as a sacrifice. I mean, it's true I'm in no position to refuse, but there's no way. What do I do? What can I do? Let's... leave. I'm going out for a bit.
Fine, talk to whoever you want. It won't change a thing. No one here will defy my decision.
This is messed up. I panicked and came all the way out here, but what the hell am I supposed to do? Whatever happens, I still have to keep the promise I made to Tsukasa yesterday.
Hey, Sato.
Huh?
Finally caught up. Do you have a minute?
Shotaro. Good timing. I had something I want to ask you too. Your dad wants to use me as a human sacrifice.
Oh, go ahead.
This wide beach lies on the southeastern side of the island. It's blanketed by the sound of waves. Are there any birds around here? The sea's so calm today, just like yesterday. Hard to believe a curse would do anything to break the solace. I believe that big rock on the coast is called Senjo Iwa. It means something like thousand-fold rock. It's a bit of a local landmark. Shotaro came back from Tokyo about 2 weeks ago to visit his family here. I was already staying at the Wakamura residence, so that's when we first met. Ever since then, he's been checking on me a lot, like he's really concerned about me. How long has Shotaro been chasing after me? Was he just waiting for me to be alone?
he hasn't fallen for her, has he? We don't have a love triangle on our hands, do we? Alright, so I want to let you know. Sorry, I overheard your conversation with my old man earlier.
Wait, you did? How much did you hear?
Pretty much the whole thing, I think. That house really has paper-thin walls. I heard about the curse, the sacrifice, and you coming back to life. I don't like the smile on his face. He looks a little nefarious here.
And then yeah, you pretty much heard everything.
Honestly, it caught me completely off guard. I can't believe my old man's going on about all that. It's also ridiculous, I mean. Who actually buys into that sort of superstition? Don't worry, Sato. I won't let him do this. I'm on your side. There's no place for something as ridiculous as sacrifices in this day and age.
Oh, okay.
That's good. Oh right, I almost forgot. You had something you wanted to talk about too, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I know this is a bit sudden, but I was wondering if you had some time later this afternoon.
What for? You invited me to something?
Not exactly, just something a little complicated I want to talk about.
Could we just talk right here now?
I still need some time to prepare.
I think I see how it is. You sure there's a time for that though? Do you have bigger things to worry about?
Well, yes, but even so, I really want you to be there. It's important.
Alright, I'll be there. Just tell me when and where.
Thank you. How about 1 p.m. down by the bay?
Got it. I'll be there. Anyway, you don't need to worry, Sato. I'll be your knight in shining armor. You're not going to be sacrificed for anything. He doesn't seem worried at all. Like, he seems pretty confident that he can protect her.
That's very reassuring. Thank you.
Honestly, in a world with science as advanced as ours, talk of curses, sacrifices, and immortality, it's just nonsense. I think my old man has finally lost it. Pretty sure it's all the influence of that so-called sorcerer from Tokyo. Honestly, it's disgraceful.
Yeah, it's a bit out of hand.
Just so you know, after hearing all that, I confronted him, gave him a pretty firm piece of my mind.
Wait, you did? You spoke to Mr. Wakamura?
Sure did. I told him flat out you weren't going to be sacrificed for anything. Things got pretty heated after that, huh?
Oh no, I'm so sorry. You didn't have to go that far for me.
Well, you see, I actually have my own reason for not wanting to lose you to some silly sacrifice. Uh-oh. He's fallen in love with her. Sato.
Yes?
I'll be direct. Once this whole mess is over, would you consider dating me? Marriage in mind? You could have left out the marriage part, man. I mean, I guess it's the 1980s. I don't know how they talked back then.
Huh? Wait, what? You and me? I didn't see that was coming.
This is what makes Tsukasa cry. You carry yourself so much more calmly than other girls. There's something elegant, almost regal about you. It's such a pleasure to see. I feel like I'd do anything if it was for you. You're the first woman that's ever made me feel this way. I think us meeting here has to be fate. We're destined to find each other. Why does Paranormasight love to do these super close-up zoom-ins of people's faces when the portraits are not that high res? I know in the first game there were times where they made use of it to make things unsettling, but here it's like, why?
Wow, You don't believe in curses, but you believe in fate?
Touché, but this time I feel like I have no choice but to believe. So listen, I'm heading back to Tokyo next week. I was hoping you'd come with me.
Wow, Tokyo.
Just think it over, okay? I think it'd be a great chance for you.
Damn, this is not fair. Dropping that on me right after saying he'd help save me. I'm really not interested. I should nip this in the bud before it becomes a problem down the line. I'm so sorry. What'd you just say? Wait, what? Tsukasa! How long have you been there?
Oh, I didn't know you were there, Tsukasa. Have you been eavesdropping on our little secret conversation? That's not very polite.
Secret conversation? So that's how it is. Sato, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. No, wait, Tsukasa, it's not what you think. Ah! I really am the worst. I'm sorry, I was so clueless. Tsukasa, wait!
What the hell was that? His stupid duck face. Wait, look at the way his shirt folds on the side of his body. Is that just an art error? Why does he have like a chunk out of his torso? Look, why does he have like a chunk cut out of his torso? That's not a shirt fold, right? Unless he has a really snatched waist. The curse has already gotten to him.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
He's so clueless. Kind of charming. Oh. Oh, the timeline adjusted itself, so they moved everything forward. Wait. Oh. They shifted everything to give us a better sense of where time is. Why shift it now, though, and not before? Nothing new was added.
I can't do this. It's not fair. Hey, Tsukasa, listen. You're okay. There's still a chance. No, there isn't.
Tsukasa? Sato, what's going on?
Well... I'm sorry, I can't explain right now. Tsukasa, come on. We're drawing too much attention here.
Poor Sato, though. She just found out that she's going to become a human sacrifice. And then she's burdened with dealing with a love triangle now, of all things.
You feeling a bit better now? Yeah, sorry. None of this is your fault, Sato. I know that. And now we missed the meeting time, too. Shotaro's probably out there looking for us.
Wait, is this the next day?
Yeah, we'll find him later and apologize.
You know, this was... No, this is the same day. No, she said 1 p.m. tomorrow? I don't want to go back to the story chart. Like, did Tsukasa go crying around for an entire day until Sato found her? Or is this later in the day? It feels like it's later in the day, but I thought the timeline told me it was... Actually, no, because according to the timeline, it looked like she talked to Wakamura at the same time that Yuza was diving, I think.
Yeah, we'll find him later and apologize. Excuse me for a second while I look for birds. These are the ruins of an old building called the Kantakisho Ruins. People hardly ever come here anymore. I need to explain to her what really happened today.
Oh, yeah, so what's today? Okay.
Tsukasa was in pieces earlier, but at least she seemed to have calmed down a bit now. I mean, after something like that, of course she'd be upset. So you're saying that that today was the first time he ever said anything like that to you? Yep, I had no idea he'd be confessing out of the blue like that. I mean, I get it now. I know you aren't interested in him, but... I guess I really am still just a kid. I don't have the confidence to confess like that. Getting married, going to Tokyo together, that's way too much for me to even begin to think about. Yeah, he just skipped several steps ahead. I guess guys from the city are just like that. Still, you handled it so calmly. I was seriously impressed. If you say so.
I mean, she handled getting told she was a human sacrifice pretty calmly, too.
You were so calm and collected, I swear. I could hardly believe you're the same age as me. I wish I could stay that calm.
Sato's been watching so many soap operas, how did she not see that coming?
Although you seemed a bit different too. Did something happen? I only really caught the tail end of your conversation back there. Well... Yes, honestly, it's been quite a day. But I was planning to tell you everything. Huh? Tell me what? You're kind of scaring me with that serious look. Well, what I'm about to tell you is going to sound completely insane for all sorts of reasons. But every word of it is true. I need you to believe me, okay? Okay. Scary. So this morning, Mr. Wakamura came to me. What? I don't even... You can't be serious. You're gonna be offered up as a sacrifice tomorrow? And what? Some cursed storm is coming to the island and you died and came back? Are you actually being serious? Yep, or at least Mr. Wakamura is completely convinced that's the case. Shotaro said it was all nonsense. He didn't believe a word of it. Nuh-uh, that's not okay. This is all seriously messed up. You said before you didn't really remember much about your past, right? But claiming that you died, that has to be bullshit. Sato, why aren't you saying anything? Sato, you okay? Well, I don't know. So, things have gotten a bit messed up right now. But I still think you need to tell Shotaro how you feel. You really think so? He's clearly into you, not me. I mean, I don't think his feelings are just gonna flip once you tell him. In fact, I'd be more worried if he changed his mind that easily. I guess that's true. That said, letting him know your feelings is the best way to have him realize you're an option for him. I'm pretty sure up until now he just hasn't been paying attention. He hasn't noticed all the great stuff about you. Realize I'm an option? I'm not sure that's the problem. You never know. Even if he doesn't respond to you right away, his feelings could always change over time. Just look at you. You're cute, you're smart, you're a great person. You got every reason to be confident. You're making me blush. It does sound convincing coming from you. I mean, I was totally ready to just throw it out there to see what would happen and all. But now you're starting to make me think I might actually have a shot. Exactly. No need to rush. Just take your time. Let both of your feelings develop. Thanks, Sato. You're right. I can't just give up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him. But you really are good at this, Sato. You must be super experienced with all this. Of course I am. They don't call me a living encyclopedia for nothing. Oh yes, missing encyclopedia. I almost forgot about that. I almost forgot too. So, did you finish writing the love letter? Well, I did finish it, but I ripped it up and threw it away. Oh, damn. Don't worry, I'll write another one today. It'll probably be a good thing I get a redo. The first one was all me anyway. Yeah, that's the spirit. I suppose I'll need one more thing, Sato. You'll need to invite Shotaro over for me again. Yep, that I can do. I can get him to come, even if it kills me. Thanks, but I'd rather you didn't get killed over this. Though the fact that she might be quote-unquote immortal changes all the jokes she makes about her killing herself, even if she didn't know about it before. Alright, time to rewrite that love letter. Sato, you okay? Well, I don't know. I don't think I can keep hiding the truth about myself much longer. Yeah, she deserves to know. I should tell her. About me. About my past. Wait, she knows about her past? She hasn't been playing dumb? Or she has been playing dumb this whole time? This is gonna lead up to her getting cut in half, isn't it? All that said, I feel like whatever's going on with you is way more serious. Yeah, about that. Can we talk for a bit? I have something important to share. Whoa, that serious face again. You're kind of scaring me. So, truth is, some of my memories have started coming back. Just a few. Wait, really? That's great. So what do you remember? Well, I want to keep this just between us for now. Is that okay? Yeah, of course, totally. Earlier, when you said you couldn't believe we were the same age. You're right. The truth is, although I might look quite young, I've actually been around for a very long time. Oh, so that's what you've been hiding. I knew something was up. I knew it. So how old are you? Are you 20? No. A little older than that. Whoa, I need to guess even higher? Alright, let's take a big jump. 23. I guess I lied. It's actually a lot older than that, I think, at least. A lot older? Now I'm not sure where to guess. Wait, you're not gonna tell me you're secretly some ancient grandma, are you? Yep. That's about right. Huh? Also, that part about me dying and coming back, there might be some truth to that too. Where did she just suddenly remember all this from? Where is this coming from all of a sudden? This seems way too out of the blue. I don't know. I know they're probably gonna explain this and all, but I feel like this game has had a couple moments where characters just kind of say things out of the blue, and it's just like, wait a second, this was really important. Shouldn't this have been mentioned earlier or remembered earlier or something? Like, even just Wakamura coming out and calling her a sacrifice came so out of nowhere, and the way she reacted was so unfazed that it felt really weird. Huh? So, in other words, I'm actually an immortal girl with an immortal body. Nice to meet you. There's no way. Wait, are you actually being serious here? Yep, completely serious. I mean, I always thought you said some pretty weird things, but this one takes the cake. I guess you always did have a kind of strange vibe about you. Hearing this does make sort of sense. Like, how did that even happen? Well, it's so long ago I barely remember. But long ago, for some reason, I can't quite remember. I ended up eating the flesh of a mermaid. The flesh of a mermaid? Oh, I actually heard stories about that. Eating mermaid flesh is supposed to make you immortal, right? Exactly, that's the stuff. No way, so the stories are real? So you have an immortal body and you've been alive for who knows how long? Yep, that sums it up. So how old are you really? Well, I'm actually not too sure. I'm not really that forgetful type, but I think there was a human limit to how much I could ever remember. Even when living normally, you wind up forgetting stuff from a long time ago, right? I guess, maybe. I've only been alive 17 years, so I wouldn't really know. Oh, yeah. The oldest memory I can still remember probably goes back several centuries at least. Damn, so you really are an ancient grandma. No, I was only 17 when I ate the mermaid flesh, you know. So I wasn't exactly lying about my age. In terms of looks, I'm still a spry young 17-year-old. Well, I'm sure I can't argue with that. But you're saying you're actually immortal? I think that tops my surprises for today. You believe me? Of course, you joke around a lot, but I trust you say when it's serious. Thank you. So if you really did become immortal from eating the flesh of a mermaid, then I guess handing you over to some bigwig like the Unkaku Dono actually starts to make sense. Yep, if I get handed over to him, I'm pretty sure he'd figure it out. Who knows what could happen. Right? That'd be bad news. No telling what he'd do after that. If that's the truth, I guess there's no point in making excuses either. Exactly. What about the curse of the raging waves? Is that true too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's real too. I think I'm somehow connected to that place called Taishima that came up in the curse's story. Oh, you are. But even so, I don't think I caused the curse. At least I hope not. So you're saying you were on Taishima like 400 years ago? Yes, I think so. I don't really remember what kind of person I was back then though. Even so, I can't believe the old man just straight up said he was gonna hand you over tomorrow. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to get out of that. Well, I'm gonna help you, obviously. How about you really do just run away to Tokyo with Shotaro then? I'd rather not. There has to be a better way. Yeah, even as I said it, I realized I hadn't really thought it very much through. Let's take this one step at a time. Besides, I don't think the curse will just disappear if I leave the island. Yeah, even if you were the cause, that would mean that they could just kick you off the island, right? It kind of feels like the old man's just trying to pin everything on you. Yeah, there has to be some reason behind it. Either way, if we could somehow stop this curse of the raging waves or whatever, it'd probably solve all my problems. Probably, yeah, but how are we supposed to stop a curse when we don't know what it is? I always thought all this curse stuff was just occult nonsense. I never thought it could be real. Well, they are. Spirits and curses really do exist, no doubt about it. Did you even play the first Paranormasight game, Tsukasa? It was totally normal to live with them way back when, so it surprised me these days everyone acts like they're not real. No way, this is all so surreal. Well, I suppose you being here is already past surreal and into the mythical. I guess I gotta rethink what's normal. I guess that means our best chance at the moment probably lies with your memory elsewhere. Do you really not remember anything about what you were doing right before you washed up on the island? No, while I remember now that I was on Taishima 400 years ago, everything between then and waking up here is completely blank. I'm guessing I might have been asleep somewhere for the last 400 years or something like that. Damn, how could something like that even happened? You think it's connected to whatever happened to Taishima? Yep, probably. Still, sleeping for 400 years? That's just unreal. Feels like something out of a story. I mean, you fit into society so naturally, it's hard to believe you're not from the same era. I was quite lost at first, but I didn't want to cause a scene, so I tried really hard to fit in. Everything changed so much. There's surprises around every corner. It was pretty overwhelming at first. I can imagine. It's like that old tale of the Urashima Taro. You came back and centuries had gone by. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, it is quite similar. I'm amazed the tale of Urashima Taro is still being told even now. But you know what amazed me the most? TV! It was incredible how much I could learn from it. Aha! So that's why you're always glued to the TV. Still, that's amazing. I can't believe you managed to blend in so naturally just from watching TV. Yep, it was actually easier than I expected. It felt more like visiting a country with a different culture than jumping through time. I guess since I barely remembered anything from my past, there wasn't much to get in the way of learning new stuff. Right, I guess that's why you seemed a bit distant when you first arrived on the island. I'm more surprised, I mean obviously this is more of a gameplay thing they want to avoid for narrative reasons, but like if she came from hundreds of years ago, wouldn't the way that she spoke, the language be completely different? Not like completely different, but it'd be different enough to tell, right? But that's not a plot device apparently. Oh yeah, sorry I was such a pain. You were just scared, right? You had no memories and were thrown into a completely different era. I was lucky though. Everyone on the island is so kind. That helped a lot. Still, I can't believe the old man wants to offer you as a sacrifice. That's so messed up. I wish you could remember a bit more about yourself though. Aren't you even a little curious about who you were? Doesn't it worry you? Honestly, not really. I mean, I was probably just another person. I doubt I was anyone special. Don't say that, you never know. Well, either way, we'll just have to make a bunch of good memories for the new you. That sounds good. Even these last few months have been filled with great memories for me. Hang on, I just realized. If you really are immortal, Sato, every time you said, even if it kills me, you kind of left out the part where that's not actually possible. Damn, you're right, that does sound bad now. Wait, no, it's the opposite. It means I'm so determined I'd risk dying despite my immortality. Uh-huh. So coming from you, it actually carries even more weight. Got it. Yeah, I think I spun that one pretty well. You know, I could hear you right. You know what? I actually feel kind of relieved. Huh? Even after learning all this about me, you aren't treating me any different. Well, yeah, you're still you. Nothing's really changed for me. Thank you. I'm glad I could tell you the truth. Usually when people find out, they freak out and quickly pull away. I was worried you'd do the same. How much does she remember? She acts like it as if she remembers a lot now. Not just bits of her memory. Yeah, I mean, I can see why some people might distance themselves if they found out. Yuzu's mom was totally shunned when people started blaming her. Hmm? Anyway, don't worry, I won't tell a soul. Your secret's safe with me. Hey, you said Yuzu's mom was shunned for something. All Tsuyu ever told me was she passed away in the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster 5 years ago. Oh, right, you wouldn't know about it. I mean, I guess it's not exactly something you'd share with a guest to the island. Huh? Truth is, they pinned the blame for that whole disaster on her. Said it was Mari's fault. What? Seriously? But why? No idea. People just started saying she was some kind of bad omen or something. Sure, she never really fit on the island, but there was no reason to treat her like that. That's probably why things felt so tense when Yuza came back to the island a few months back. I figured folks were just joking around, so I didn't really think too much of it. That's so cruel, even after she's gone. But you know, it's quite similar to what's happening to you right now. That old man called you the same thing they called her. What was it? The Raging Waves Curse Bearer. Wait, so they said Mari was the source of the curse too? it be Yuza's mom was actually like you? Like she was also immortal? Huh. And maybe she didn't really go missing, but was actually sacrificed to the Unkaku Dodo. But Mr. Wakamura said he won't make the same mistake from 5 years ago, so I don't think that's it. Yeah, right, maybe I'm overthinking it. Still, I wonder if Yuza or Suyu know anything about this curse of the raging waves. Yeah, it's not exactly an easy topic to bring up. We don't exactly have any other leads. Let's go talk to Tsuyu. We could ask her about Mary and the curse. But wait, if Yuza's mom really was this curse bear or whatever, that means she dragged not only herself and her family, but the whole island into the storm. It's kind of scary thing to think about. Yeah, I can't imagine she did it on purpose. Maybe at the very least she didn't know about it, but even then. It's still awful. Either way, the outcome was such a terrible one. Nope, this curse bear stuff has to be total bull. I'm not buying it. Yep, I couldn't agree more. But then where did all this curse bear rumor come from in the first place? There's gotta be a way to prove they're unfounded. Bet you anything it was that so-called sorcerer the old man's been talking to. It has to be. Maybe we go shake it out of them until they admit it was all made up. Huh, it's a bit extreme, but if we could pull it off, it would clear things up. Although, even if we prove you're not the curse bearer, they're still gonna come after you for being immortal. I guess so, yeah. They want me because I'm immortal, not just because of the curse. ACB, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. No, they found Sato like 3 months ago, not 5 years ago. 5 years ago is when the disaster happened. Sato only appeared here 3 months ago. Man, I really just want to believe all this curse bear stuff's just nonsense. There's gotta be something else we could do. The only other people I really trust around here are Azami and Yuza. If we asked them, I bet they'd help. Would you rather I didn't tell them? I mean, I'm pretty sure they keep it a secret, but... yeah, I'd rather avoid telling anyone else. Gotcha. Well then, maybe we should hide out somewhere until tomorrow. Buy a little time? But where could we hide? Oh! I'm not sure if it's the right choice. I'm not even sure if I should mention it. What is it? Whatever, you trusted me with your secret. I guess it's only fair I share one too. Oh, you have a secret too? Keep this between us, okay? It's about my pa, actually. Wait, your dad? But I thought you grew up with just your mom. I did. That's why I got curious about who my pa was and started digging on my own. Didn't have much to go on, but I managed to piece it together. Maybe I've got a knack for detective work, huh? Wow, that's incredible. A detective just like on TV. Anyway, turns out he's a very rich guy from Issei. Apparently way back, my ma used to work as a maid at his estate. Wait, does that mean... You guessed it, I'm his illegitimate child. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, I kinda suspected it already, so it wasn't a huge shock or anything. Besides, he's been sending child support this whole time, so I'm grateful, honestly. Wow, your whole life is like a TV show. Anyway, I'm actually snuck off to meet him a few times. You met your dad all on your own? And that wasn't a problem? Surprisingly, yeah, he was happy to see me. He even said he wanted to meet me too, took me out for dinner a couple of times and all. How nice. But you're smart and so cute, I can see why he'd be proud. I got no complaints of the life I have now with Ma. I'm not out to shake him down for cash or stir up trouble or anything. That said, I never told Ma I met with him. There's still bad blood between them, apparently. Oh, that's not good. Nobody on the island knows about this. You're the first person I ever told. Whoa, this turned into a full-on secret swap. Anyway, worst case scenario, I thought we could maybe ask my pa for help. He's pretty rich. He could probably arrange a place for you to hide for a while. Maybe help us buy some time to look into this curse. That's quite the connection to have. Thanks for sharing with me. Having a place to lay low would be great, but won't he be suspicious if we don't explain things? Honestly, I'm not sure. We either lie to him or risk telling the truth. And personally, I'd rather not lie to him. You think it's better to keep your secret even from my pa? Yeah, sorry, I'd really rather no one knew. I get it. If word got out, it'd probably stir up a whole new mess. Let's keep that as our last resort then. It was a great idea though, thanks. I mean, I know they don't want to lie, but I think the best play in that case would be to tell him, like, this is my friend, she's being forced into an arranged marriage that she doesn't want, or something like that. Or she's like coming from an abusive household. Can we shelter her for a while? Something like that. Hey, Tsukasa, I just had a thought. Yeah, what is it? This Unkaku Dono guy, he says he has a way to break the curse of the raging waves, right? Yeah, sounds like it. That's why he's offering to exchange you for it, right? Then what if we somehow stole that from him? Oh, bold idea. You mean we fake the trade and swipe it instead? No, I mean, what if I just snuck into Unkaku Dono's place and took it? So we have our detective arc and now we're going undercover. Are we spies now? Yeah, okay, that's probably not very realistic. I do think it's a bit of a stretch. We don't exactly have the skills or intel for a spy mission. Still, if there was some way to break the curse of the raging waves, that'd solve everything. Exactly. If we want to stop the curse of the raging waves, maybe those two we met yesterday can help. Although they didn't seem to have a plan, so maybe that's not a great idea. People also used to call Mare the curse bearer of the raging waves, so maybe Suyu will know something that can help. I don't really want to worry her, but we don't really have any other ideas. Let's go talk to her. I really don't want to have to talk to Abby again, because I feel like that's going to be a long-ass conversation. She said those two we met yesterday, though, so I'm not sure if that's who she means. Come on, let's go talk to Suyu. Oh no, she's talking about the sorceress. Yeah, and we should apologize to Shotaro, too. Oh, right. Oh my god, this section's gonna be longer than I thought. Oh, she's not here. That's actually kind of good for me. Hello, anybody home? Doesn't look like anyone's here. Guess we'll have to wait till later to talk to Suyu. Let's come back later. Looks like Shotaro isn't home. Yeah, no one's here right now. Eh. Oh, it's just a phone. That scared me. I'll get it. The way she peeks up behind her is kind of funny. Hello, Wakamura residence.
You one of the Wakamuras?
Actually, no one from the Wakamura home is here right now. Would you mind calling back later?
Wait, really? Then that means you must be that immortal girl.
Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. If this is a prank call, I'm hanging up. Something about his tone really irks me.
Aha, so this is where you've been hiding. Took me forever to find you.
Who is this?
Aha, my dear Osato. It's been a while.
He knows you? Looks like you got the wrong number. Please double check the number and call again.
Whoa, hold it. Don't you hang up on me, you little shit. I know exactly who I'm talking to.
Sounds like he actually knows who you are, Sato. I think this might be our chance to get some new info. I got a really bad feeling about this.
So, my dear little Osato, I heard Unkaku Dono's got his eye on you now.
You're awfully well informed. Mind telling me who you are?
But of all the people out there, was Unkaku Dono who found you out? Damn, that geezer's gotta hunt you to the ends of hell, haha.
Who the hell are you? Tell me! Whoa, you're really fired up.
Hang on, wait, you're fucking serious? You don't remember me? For real? That's real harsh, after everything we had, all that passionate talk about our future together.
Wait, what? Come on, just because I don't remember you doesn't mean you get to start spouting nonsense.
You'll know if it's nonsense soon enough. And listen, I'm actually the one trying to help you here, you know? Might want to hear me out.
What do you mean?
So, this Unkaku Dono, he's a psycho old man, funneling cash into researching immortality. If he gets his hands on you, you'll be strapped to a table in his lab while he cuts you open alive. He'll sit there watching as you die and regenerate as part of his fucked up experiments. Once you're all healed up, slice and dice again. Rinse and repeat over and over. Sounds fun, huh?
That's straight up torture.
Even if your body's immortal, the pain's all real. Becoming a sacrificial guinea pig will be nothing but hell on earth.
You sure know a lot about this.
Well, yeah, that's why you should come to me instead. Doesn't sound so bad now, does it, Osato?
Huh?
I'll take you into my protection before you're handed over to Unkaku Dono. All you need to do is shut up and do as you're damn told, woman.
Oh, hell no. If you think I'd ever grovel to some nameless creep like you got another thing coming. I refuse.
You'll remember me when we meet, I promise. So here's the deal. Get on today's last ferry to Toba Port. Come alone. Got it?
I feel like I should just play along. I understand. What? Sato? I don't know who you are, but I understand you're rude, selfish, and absolutely not worth listening to. So do us both a favor and never contact me again.
Oh, come on. Is that really how you're gonna play it? Listen, if you don't show up when I say, I'll tear through every last dumbass on this island. Slice them all to fucking pieces. Sound good to you? That's what happens when people defy me. No mercy. Just punishment.
What?
So I'll say once more, my dear Osato. If you don't want this island to be a bloodbath, get on the last ferry. Come to Toba Port. Alone. This is your last chance. You get it right?
Whoever this dude is, he should have just pretended to be nice. It would have been so much easier to coerce her. When you say no mercy, just punishment, what exactly are we talking about here?
Oh, you know. I have this little curse power. Let's just say it could be pretty fucking potent.
Another curse.
I guess I could show it off by cursing every woman on the island. Kill them all off, one by one. How's that sound? That way everyone else on the island will see the one girl who doesn't die and, well, guess your secret's out.
No.
So yeah, better do as I say. No point fighting it. I've already got an assassin mixed in with the locals. Everything's set.
An assassin mixed in with the locals?
Yep, and they're fucking nuts. Give them a curse and they were way too thrilled to use it. Dead serious too. Eyes like a psycho killer. You get those sometimes. Natural killers. Pretty sure they've already made their move, and unless I call them off, they sure ain't stopping.
Is he being serious?
I'll check with you again after the first body drops, but I'll really recommend you make the smart choice before that. Anywho, ferry's leaving soon, so tick-tock, my dear Osato. Don't keep me waiting.
Huh? Wait. This is bad. You heard all that, right? Yeah, killing people with curses? No way, right? I knew I had a bad feeling about that phone call. We came back here thinking Shotaro might be around, but now that I think about it, there's a good chance I could run into Mr. Wakamura too. That can get awkward. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Kameshi Maru, help us out here. I'm really glad Tsukasa's here with me. I don't think I could have handled it all if I was alone. Okay, first things first, calm down. Let's talk over with Tsukasa. The last ferry leaves in what, less than an hour now? And if I don't get on it, the whole island's in trouble. All that talk about curses and killing people, and we still have no idea who that even was. Felt like he knew something about your past too. Yeah, but as far as I can remember, I honestly have no idea who he is. They knew about Unkaku Dono and his research, so they're definitely involved in some way or another. Then maybe it's someone who doesn't get along with Unkaku Dono and wants to steal you away from him. Makes sense. Trying to help me is probably just a front, so his real goal has to be something else like that. Maybe he just acted like he knew you to put you at ease. Well, that didn't work because he definitely wasn't putting her at ease. Could be, but if he really wanted to put me at ease, I don't think he had the right tone. Yeah, that attitude was anything but reassuring. Like, he was actually serious. Think he'd go along with all that just because he barked it at you? Not to mention threatening to curse the people on the island to death. It's hard to tell how serious he was. Well, one thing's clear. He's bad news. Wait, someone's coming home.
Well, you came back, huh, Sato?
Maybe you'd best tell the old man about the phone call. Yeah.
What's wrong, girl? You look like you've seen a ghost. I mean, you're threatened to sacrifice me, so should you be surprised I'm shaken?
Well, we just got a strange threatening phone call.
Oh, tell me more. So some nobody we don't even know wants you sent off the last ferry today.
Yes, they said if I don't go, the island will be struck with no mercy, just punishment.
Bah, he's just trying to snatch you out from under Unkaku Dono's nose. Always some fools trying to play smart. Pulling a stunt like that wouldn't get you on Unkaku Dono's bad side. It'd be a hell of a lot worse than that. Ignore the fool's call. You're going to Unkaku Dono tomorrow like we planned.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I totally should have said something earlier, but I'm totally against this whole sacrifice nonsense. Hey, old man, if we can lift the curse of raging waves before tomorrow, Sato doesn't have to be offered as a sacrifice, right?
Oh yeah, if that was possible. But that curse stumped even the finest sorcerer I know. You need solid proof it's been broken.
That's fine. Yeah, the way he's like we planned. We?
Wait, what else did he say? Something about an assassin.
Yes, they said someone wielding a curse power has mixed in with the locals and is already proceeding with their plans. Think it could be true?
Most likely bluffing, but I'll folks look into it just in case. Either way, if we nab the assassin first, there ain't nothing to worry about. This is my Kamashina. I don't like hearing we have unknowns mixing with my people.
Seeing as we're being threatened by a curse, couldn't you ask the sorcerer you trust to help us deal with it?
Not happening. Too short notice. Even just one consultation takes a whole month of back and forth with their manager for an appointment. Not to mention, you can't even imagine how much it costs. You don't trouble someone like that over some damn fool's prank call when it's probably just a bluff.
Seriously? They're that big a deal? I guess neither of the two we bumped into yesterday were the sorcerer then.
Who are you talking about?
Yesterday we spoke to a man and a woman in traditional clothes who asked where this place was. They didn't stop by?
Oh right, yeah, some shady looking folks came around. They said something about a great storm curse drawing near and told me I should warn everyone to prepare for evacuation.
Wait, so even people from outside the island know about the curse of the raging waves? But then who exactly were they?
Beats me. Claimed they were with the police or some such, but something smelled fishy to me. They were rambling on about mummies and whatnot. Didn't make a lick of sense. Ain't got time to mess with folks like that. Told them I already knew and had them get lost. Anyone with even the slightest spirit sense can tell the island's affected by a curse right now. They were just some scam artists using that to spout nonsense and squeeze out donations. Bunch of crooked psychics, that's all.
Wakamura, for a guy that seemed initially to be someone who believes every single curse possible, turns out he's very picky and choosy about what he chooses to believe.
Got no time to be dealing with folks like that.
Is that really all it was? Something about this is nagging at me. Is this curse of the raging waves definitely real?
I already told you, it's as real as they get.
So what are you gonna do now, old man?
First off, Sato ain't going anywhere. Stay put till the last ferry docks back on the mainland.
You sure that's safe?
Curses or not, there's no way anyone's going to go around killing off a bunch of people. That just ain't practical. That said, someone's sneaking in as an assassin. That could happen.
I see.
Bah, even if the curse was just a bluff, they're clearly planning something. Ain't no way I'm letting it slide. Threatening not just me but Unkaku Dono, they'll regret messing with us. I'll smoke them out myself and have them confess all their bullshit.
Yikes, he's pissed.
You two stay right here, got it?
He's gone. Sped out like a bullet. So what now? He told us to wait here, but... Well, we don't need to catch the ferry anymore. Still, it feels like a waste of time just sitting here. Let's go see if we can find Tsuyu. Sounds good. If we find a way to stop the curse of the raging waves, there'd be no reason to sacrifice you. Let's go. About an hour and a half later. Well, we definitely learned a lot more after speaking with Tsuyu. Wait, they just skipped over that? Does that happen in someone else's storyline? Or recollection we need to unlock? I mean, on one hand, I'm glad because, like, I'm getting sleepy. Huh? Tsukasa? Damn it. Listen, there's no way I'm letting them sacrifice you, not for anything. Thanks, Tsukasa. Sorry I got so worked up. Don't worry about it, that's just who you are. I guess the last ferry should have reached the mainland by now. Yeah, I think the old man managed to find the assassin. Or did that old man manage to find the assassin? Let's go see what's going on inside. Not like we have much else to do now. Yeah. Now we're gonna get to the part where we see what Yuza saw. Oh look, it's Shotaro. Hey you two, perfect timing. My old man's been stomping around with this wild look on his face, asking people if they've seen anyone suspicious. You two know anything about that? Actually, yeah, we do. There's an assassin on the island. I guess he's trying to track down the assassin who's blending in on the island somewhere.
Wow, so people really announce threats like that over the phone. Still, I'm glad the old man didn't take the bait. It was probably the right call. But if it's not just Ukaku Dodo's people after you, then we got a new problem on our hands.
Yep. The sun's starting to go down. Maybe that's part of it, but something feels off. There's a lot I need to talk to Shotaro about. First, I gotta look for birds.
Aha!
Maverick Mandy. Tsukasa's clearly on edge. I can't blame her. The whole situation is such a mess. We should really apologize for missing the meeting earlier. Yeah. Even with everything going on, he still manages to stay calm. I know it's not fair to lean on him only when things get tough, but his confidence makes it hard not to.
If this so-called assassin really has slipped in among the others, running around blindly like my old man won't get us anywhere. We don't have enough to go on yet, so it's hard to say anything for sure. But at the very least, I'd be looking for people with regular contact with those off the island.
Right, anyone who rarely leaves the island isn't really a likely suspect. So that means the people like Shotaro and me who live off the island most of the time are the most suspicious.
Given the situation, yeah. You know, it's also possible the caller and the assassin are both working for Unkaku Dono.
Wait, why would you think that?
It's possible he either never had the means to lift the curse of the raging waves like he promised, or never intended to hand it over in the first place.
Oh, I get it. The way he could just get Sato without keeping his end of the bargain. Plus, he could also then turn around and pin everything on your old man.
Exactly. Sharp as ever, Tsukasa.
Thanks.
Either way, if someone like that really is out there, we need to stay on guard.
Definitely.
Hey Zagreus, welcome to the stream.
Sorry about missing our meeting today. I was the one who asked and ended up standing you up. Something urgent came up, I couldn't make it.
Ah, right, that. Well, stuff happens. I'm not mad or anything, but I do wish you brought it up a little sooner.
Right, sorry.
Mind telling me what exactly happened?
Well, something unexpected came up and kind of threw up my whole schedule.
I mean, you are being threatened to being sacrificed and taken off the island by two separate parties. I think that's reason enough, don't you think? So you can't say any more than that. You're not ever going to tell me what you want to talk about.
Yeah, I can't tell you that yet, either, sorry.
Right. Well, whatever. Let's just say you owe me one.
Owe you one?
Yeah, sometime when I need it, you'll have to do something for me.
Wait, that's not fair.
Hmm?
It's not her fault. I'm the one who caused all the problems today. You see, I was actually the one who... Tsukasa, stop. This isn't time for that. If I don't, you'll...
Hmm? Whoa, whoa, why do I feel like I'm the bad guy here? You're the one who didn't show up.
No, you're not the bad guy. It really is my fault. I'm sorry. No, it's on me. Sato didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, okay, relax. For the sake of your friendship, I'll let it slide. Let's just reschedule it for another time.
Right, thank you. Thank you.
Things are a little hectic today. We could talk about that more another time. So, about getting you out of the whole sacrifice mess.
Yes, about that.
I've been thinking, maybe it's best if we leave for Tokyo together first thing tomorrow. Lay low for a while. Yeah, I know, it looks like I'm just using this chaos as an excuse, but at this point I don't think I can offer any other options. What do you think?
Well, first of all, thanks for thinking it over for me. But would it be okay if I gave it more thought?
Sure, but if you take the ferry, my old man will catch on. If you want to go, it'll have to be on a small boat quietly just after dawn. I'll need time to set things up, so I need your answer by tonight.
Okay, I'll think it through.
Hmm?
Huh? What's wrong?
Looks like you got something caught in your bangs.
Oh no, how embarrassing.
You always seem so calm and collected, but I guess everyone has their moments.
Huh? Where? You want me to take a look? No, it's okay. I still got that hand mirror on me. Let's take a look. Uh-oh, there's gonna be like a jump scare. Ah, there it is. Is that a feather? When'd that get there? Oh, got it. That looks better. What the? The hell's that? Something wrong, Sato? There's something behind me. Huh? What was that? I should check. Guys? I should check behind me. Sato, what's wrong? There's a bird. There's a silhouette of a random NPC, an old lady. I should check behind me. I just did that. Why does it keep telling me to check though? You okay? There's nothing behind you. Yeah, she's just spinning in place. What do you want from me, game? I can't use the hand mirror. Stop telling me to check behind me. God damn it, game. Huh? I could have sworn it was right around here. There's nothing there. Maybe I imagined it. Shit, that hurts. Damn it. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, God. It cut straight through me. My insides are on fire. This is it, isn't it? I just died. But how? What happened? Tsukasa, I'm sorry. They got me. So this is the power of the curse then. It's real. I saw something for a split second and then cut me down. Okay, just relax. Breathe. Nice and slow. This is bad. People are coming over. It's turning into a scene. Oh no! Not here. Everyone will see. Damn it! Everyone will know I can heal. What do I do? They're all panicking. No choice. Just act dazed and clueless and run away while I can. It keeps going. Okay, I think that's a good place to end for tonight, though. This game, compared to the first one, I feel like this one hasn't really captured my interest as much. I think the characters interest me more. Like, I like Yuza, I like Azami, Sato, Tsukasa, Shotaro, they all seem like great people. But the way the story is, because in Paranormasight 1, right? After the first hour of exposition, we immediately start getting to the killings, like a battle royale type of thing, curses. It's kind of hectic. It's also like suspenseful. But here it's like a slower burn, and the slow burn's taking longer to get to. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I guess because like both games, the idea of them is they draw a lot upon Japanese like folklore and like myths and information about the actual area and stuff. So I'm interested in that, but it's just because everything's so slow right now. Like, I want to know what happens, but it's just like, it's not as exciting as the beginning of the first game for me. But I know things will continue to pick up as we go. There are some mysteries here. There's a few moments that made me feel a little weird though, like Sato talking to Wakamura and her being so not as panicked as you would think about being told she was being a human sacrifice was a little weird, and her just suddenly remembering that she's ancient and immortal while talking to Tsukasa felt a little weird. And I know the first game had moments like that too, but I felt like they at least hinted to them a little bit better. But here it feels like some of those moments kind of come out of nowhere, and it makes it a little bit harder for me to suspend my disbelief compared to the first game, at least with those moments there. Or like, suddenly cutting to the chase about Yusa's mom being maybe a mermaid was also kind of weird, but not as weird as the whole thing with Sato. So I don't know, I'm interested still. I'm just not as, like, Paranormasight 1 got me hook, line, and sinker after the first hour, but this game hasn't done that yet. I'm interested in seeing how things are different though, because there definitely are things that are a little different here though. So I will play this game again tomorrow evening. I basically plan to stream this game every evening until we finish it. If it's anything like the first game, it'll probably take us 4 to 5 streams. It might be a bit longer than the first game, I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me here on stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the first stream of Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more. Let's see who's on now that we can raid. Okay, Soma's streaming right now. He's doing a birthday donathon, so let's say hi to him. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye, froggy friends.